Respected Chairman, Mr. Charles Devakumar,
Beloved Secretary, Mrs. Vidya Jabakumar,
Dear Principal, Mrs. Monsama Joseph,
Administrative Officer,
Coordinators,
teachers,
parents, and my dear friends.
greetings to you all.
I am Abjoe of Grade 10C.
And I am Abna of Grade 8B.
We are here to give you a glimpse of India's struggle for independence.
Independence Day in India is celebrated annually on August 15. It reminds every Indian about the dawn of a new beginning. It marks the end of British rule in 1947 and the establishment of a free and independent Indian nation. This day marks the historic occasion when the country finally broke the shackles of oppression and gained independence from the British Empire.
It reminds us of all the sacrifices that were made by our freedom fighters in order to set India free from British rule. It also marks the anniversary of the partition of the subcontinent into two countries, India and Pakistan, which occurred at the midnight on August 14-15, 1947. One of the largest democracies in the world, India will celebrate its 75th Independence Day on 15th of August 2021.
British rule in India began in 1757 after the British victory at the Battle of Plassey. The English East India Company ruled India for 100 years until it was replaced by direct British rule, often referred to as British Raj, in the wake of the Indian Mutiny in 1857-58.
The fight for Azadi or freedom from the British Raj truly began with the Indian Revolt of 1857. The British played the trick of divide and rule policy as slowly India came under the direct British rule and strengthened their hold over the nation.
The Indian independence movement began during the World War I and was led by Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, who advocated for a peaceful and non-violent end to British rule. Our nation faced a long campaign to gain independence. India's freedom struggle has always been an inspiration to the world as it was the most non-violent campaign in the world.
Britain then began to weaken after two world wars and India was finally free. India's gaining of independence was a tryst with destiny as the struggle of freedom was a long and tiresome one, witnessing the sacrifices of many freedom fighters.
To free the nation from the shackles of the British Raj, several freedom fighters went through unimaginable pain and sacrificed their lives for the freedom of India.
Some of the greatest freedom fighters that our nation has ever witnessed include Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, Mangal Pandey, Mahatma Gandhi, Rani Lakshmibai, Sarojini Naidu, Chandrasekhar Azad, and Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar.
They displayed immense courage and bravery and revolted against the British Empire to demand freedom for their beloved nation.
Independence Day is marked throughout India with flag-raising ceremonies, drills, and the singing of the Indian national anthem. Kite flying has become an Independence Day tradition with kites of various sizes, shapes, and colors filling the sky. It represents the freedom that we achieved on this day. Various cultural programs are made available in the state capitals.
After the Prime Minister participates in the flag-raising ceremony at the Red Fort, a parade ensues with members of the armed forces and police. The Prime Minister delivers an address to the country, recounting the major accomplishments of India during the previous year and outlining future challenges and goals.
It is the 75th Indian Independence Day this year, which means India has achieved 74 years of freedom. We as Indians pay respect to all the leaders who fought bravely for our nation's freedom in the past.
Schools and colleges organize cultural events, competitions, debates, speeches, and quiz competitions. However, all cultural programs and school celebrations won't occur this year due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
As the global crisis lingers on, the Ministry of Health Affairs has issued a guideline to ensure that the Independence Day celebrations are done keeping in mind the precautionary measures against the pandemic. However, don't let the pandemic dampen your spirits of patriotism as we celebrate our 75th Independence Day.
When we celebrate the Independence Day this year, let's keep the memories of all the people who sacrificed their lives for our country.
Let us honor the struggles of the brave hearts and salute them for their sacrifices.
As we got our freedom after a lot of sacrifices, we should never take it for granted.
Remember, united we stand.
Divided we fall.
We should not let anything divide the idea of India.
Together we can win the world.
And together we can conquer our fear.
May the flag of our country fly higher and higher each year. Happy Independence Day!